Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Nico and today I'll be showing you how to make this Captain America helmet. Let's get it. Okay, one of my more interesting intros there, but look at this, guys. This is Captain America helmet from Wash 3D over here on Instagram, or you can go to Wireframe right here and check that out and get it right there. But look at this. This is awesome. This is a 100% scale, but it's still too small for me, but I don't really care about that because it's for my little brother for his birthday, and I think it came out really good, and I added to I wanted to add my own little touch of some like battle damage, some weathering, as y'all see here, guys. Nothing crazy, nothing that much. And then on the back right here, I just have a little bit of a magnet part that you can actually put right there, as y'all see. So I'm gonna show you how I found the files, print, orientation, prime, sand, paint, all of that. If you do want it just to have it like smooth, shiny, glossy, like no battle damage, no weathering, you can go through the whole entire tutorial. And once I get to the weathered part, then you can just log off the video, and that's completely fine, guys. But this is a more awesome build that I made. One of my favorites, actually. This came out really, really amazing, guys. So without further ado, let's get into it right now. Okay, guys, so we're here on Wireframe. The modeler is Wash 3D. You can find them right here, as y'all see, right here. But if we scroll here, on the side, you got Ben 10, you got all this. But then we got the Avengers bundle. You can buy 3, get 50% off, or buy all 6 items and get all of them for $60. As y'all see here, these are all the items right here. Now the 3 items I got is the Captain America helmet, the Captain America shield, and then the Loki helmet right here, guys. Very easy, very affordable, and actually it's really good and really easy. As y'all see, you can scroll through the pictures right here. Really good file. There's a couple pieces here in total, and you just keep going through them, and then you can get all the stuff right here. And then you can even see the parts right here. Now there is a little thing. The modeler Wash 3D only modeled one side of the helmet, which I want to say was only the left side. So I'm gonna show y'all how you can mirror the sides to go on both sides, like both earpieces and the wings, so you can both print that. But let's get to print orientation right now. Okay, guys, so we're in the slicer right now. As y'all see, I have some extra stuff here, but it says the read. If there's a little file that says README, and if you click on it, then it's gonna bring you this right here. And it's gonna give you all that stuff that they should already done. But anyways, you can just bypass that. That doesn't really matter. Just a big waste of time there. But if you want to come back over here, you see we got the A for the top part. We got the back of the helmet. We got the ears. We got the dome. We got the 3 wings on the side. So what you want to do is bring all 3 wings. We're just gonna start with the 3 wings. We're just gonna bring them in here. Now, as you see, they're all gonna be laid upwards. If you just click on them, then you can just lay them backwards. I'm just going to go at a nice 90 degrees right there on all 3 of them right here. So once all of them are flat, as close as the flat you can get them on the build plate, you're going to see you only have 3, and then you're going to be like, where's the other ones? What you want to do is left shift, and then left click all 3, right click on your mouse, put multiply, select models, and then just copy it by 1. See, so now you have 3 of the exact same wings you just did, as y'all see here. Now I'm just going to bring these ones over here. So as y'all see, guys, now we have the same exact 2 pairs. As y'all see, but they're both going to the left. If you come all the way over here to the left, where you can sides up, scroll down, reverse, and all that, there's going to be a half blank and a half black one. All you're going to do is click it and press the left green arrow. Click it, press the left green arrow, click left, press the left green arrow, and that is going to be easy peasy lemons and squeeze. That's going to be done. That's all done now. Now if we just add the ear, because you can easily do the ear with the wings. So the way I printed the ear is, again, we're doing the exact same thing. We're going to multiply it, then we're going to add it by 1, and then we're just going to flip it. So now if we rotate it all the way around 180 degrees, now we got both pairs. We got the left side, and then we got the right side, as y'all see right here. We got the left, we got the right. Now for the ears, all you want to do is simply make them go forward. So just have them in line with the other ears right here, or the other wings. Now what you want to do next is go to the rotate and just lay them on this flat part. You're going to see the flat part right here on this bottom. It's going to have some good connection right there. That's exactly how I printed it. And same exact thing here. I'm going to scroll back a little bit more, and it's just go on the back right now. I suggest just leaving these smaller supports in there. That's going to be completely fine. I have the whole entire thing as 10% infill, and honestly, you don't even need a wrap. I did mine without a wrap, and support density is a 3. This doesn't need to be anything complicated, so we're gonna start slicing the times on this and see what we get. And we got 2 hours and 40 minutes with 41 grams of filament. Always check your prints. Always check your prints, even though. And as y'all see, we got the sides right here. Those are flush as we can. Save these little inner ones. That's gonna be nothing to get out anyways. And then as y'all see, we got the bottom part here to support it. As y'all see, very simple, very easy. Now let's get to the back of the dome right now. Okay guys, so now we're gonna do the A and the back plate together, as y'all see right here. Now this A doesn't need to be anything special. This thing is actually pretty easy to do. You don't need to flatten it down. I suggest not flattening it down. I suggest just bringing it straight up. The A is sturdy enough, it can just go straight up. Now for this back piece right here, what I would suggest do is just put it over about 15%, just so it can get these red bars right here, and then these under parts right here. This is just a very easy and simple part to do. I'm gonna press slice. This is a quick and easy one to do. Slice it real quick, and let's see what times we get. As y'all see, guys, we got 4 hours, 45 minutes, and 130 grams of filament. Let's preview it again. And there's just going to be this one support right here to support this inner crossing right here, and then just some extra support right here. Now, if we look on the back, we got the supports right here, so they can go up fine. We got the supports in the back right here. That is just going to make it even better. And then this is just flush with the build plate. And then this is just the middle part, which is easy to take out at the end, guys. So now let's go to the dome right now, and then let's switch it up. Okay, guys, so just a real quick thing with the helmet. Make sure. Okay, so first of all, let's just rotate this back. Let's just rotate this back right here. Now, as you see, this thing is perfect right there. I suggest not support blocking any of this. Actually, you could like support block these parts right here. That's gonna be easy. But one thing, as y'all see, this whole entire piece is right here. You can definitely support block some of this off. I'll just support block some of these edges off real quick, and that's nothing. But the thing I did on mine, and I think y'all could see in the print right here, and just doing it, is that I accidentally put it one step further right here. And it actually, the supports actually went in the A, and that actually messed it up. I don't keep saying actually for, but it messed it up. So what you want to do is make sure it's flat where none of it touches the A. Of this support, that's fine right there, but make sure you don't have it, because you don't want to have like a little dent or having to do some extra work with it. Now, what I do gotta say is, just because all the supports are here, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy to take them off. Right? And just because all the supports are going to be on this dome part, there's going to be a lot of some lines in there, so make sure you sand it down as best as you can, but then put a bunch of Bondo and primer in it, and just really sand it down. And look, you can't really see anymore. You might see a little bit of some bumps in there. That's fine, but it's way better than having a million different layer lines in there. So I'm just gonna support block the rest of this little piece right here, and then we're gonna get to slicing. So let's get it. Okay, we got a nice little 14 hours, 226, 14 hours, 26 minutes, and 314 grams of filament. That is easy. You can definitely do this one. What is it? Half a roll? Maybe like half a roll, maybe a little bit more than half a roll. But again, we're just going to check our supports, and this is all easy as you see right here. It's just going to go down straight. Remember how I was saying about the Bondo stuff? It's just going to be like right there, and it's going to be very easy to take out, but just be careful with it and make sure. Just be careful and make sure you sand it with it, guys. By the way, I'm running a 300 millimeter speed. What is it? 300 millimeters. I don't know if it's hours or seconds or whatever on my Elegoo Neptune 3 Max. It came out fine. I know it came out really fine on all the parts. It went really fast, really smooth. So you can do the same one. If you have a little bit of a smaller printer, you might have to size it down a little bit. But without further ado, let's get to the sanding right now. Okay, guys. So after you get all the prints off, guys, you're gonna take the prints off, and you should be having 4 pieces right here. As you see, got 2 ears, the back piece right here, and then the helmet right here. Now I actually started sanding this piece because I wanted to try to make it, try to figure out what kind of battle damage I want to get. So I got a couple battle damage stuff. As you see, I got a little bit on the eye right here. I don't know if you can see it right there. I got a big giant glass across the mask right here from this photo right here that I saw. just want to kind of make a little bit more battle damage, kind of make it more unique, which I'll talk about a little bit more in a second. But I'm going to tell you how I actually started connecting these pieces. Now you see there's 2 ears here. I use my soldering iron and I just welded the tops right there. Now, when you're doing it, don't try to make the little ends right here flush. Make it as outer part as you can. Just weld it in. Just get some extra filament you have and just go in there as well. Just to make it a little bit more sturdy. Now, this is not for me. This is for my little brother. This does not fit me. If I upscaled it maybe like 10 to 15%, then most definitely it will. But it's not. And also, right here, you might see this little purse class magnet right here. And I got the one on the back of this. Once I buckle that in right there, it's just a quick, easy magnetism. As you see, it's one piece now. We can go to the back of it, and boom, that is one solid, that's one piece now. And as you can see, now, it is kind of a little bit tight on my little brother, and he's not going to be like crazy walking around with this or running, like trying to fight crime or anything. But it's just a cool little piece that that he can wear it to and just walk around just a little bit with it. And it's actually really fits really well on his head. So that's how I did it. And now let's talk about the, the battle damage. It's time for the battle damage here, guys. Just like I said just a brief moment ago, I put like a slash across his face, put a little bit on the eyebrow right here, mainly like the front head of the face, because that's where mainly it's gonna be. But you also got some people coming up behind you and stuff. So what I did is I kind of made some like indent marks right here on the back. Not that crazy, because it's not gonna be that much towards the back, but just like small little blemishes, like up the top of the head. Like you might duck down, you might get hit. Try to make it realism. You're not gonna get a random like knife right there. Maybe you could, maybe you're not, I don't know. But it's just like small little pieces right here, guys. Okay, guys, so this piece is already sanded. I did already a 60 and 80 grit on it. The 4 sandpapers that I use is a 60, 120, 220, do some primer, do some bondo, and then I'll wet sand it with 400. Quick tip, if you're gonna be hand sanding with some like, let's say like wet sanding, take a little piece off. This is 400 grit. Just cut a little piece off so you're not messing up the whole entire piece. But I'm just using an electric sander. This is really smooth. This is really simple. So I'm electric sanding this. There should be no reason there should be any layer lines unless you're intentionally leaving some or putting some yourself. But this is a very easy piece to do, guys. So I'm going to keep sanding this. And then for the helmet. Now, as y'all see, the 8 is just a little bit scuffed up a bit. What you want to do is just, and I most likely said it in the video, tilt this a little bit more back so this A piece right here doesn't get touched. Some supports will be there, that's completely fine. But make sure this the supports are on this part of the helmet right here and not the A. But again, this is a very simple and easy. It's just a quick sand over, sand back. This is going to be a very simple and easy sand and thing to build, guys. So let's get into it right now. Okay, guys, so after you sand the thing, guys, as y'all see, I got it real smooth, as y'all see right here. Now you're like, there's some bondo on it. I try to get as much of this top layering as I can. But it's not coming all the way off. So as y'all see, I got some bondo right here, and I'm just gonna put it all over this. I'm just gonna absolutely gunk it with it, and just try to get in all those spots. Then again, try to sand it just like that, guys. Everything else has came out pretty good right here, guys. Right there, I'm just trying to melt. And if you can use your soldering iron to like help it with this. But one thing I do gotta say is I don't know if it was just the file or just my printer, but there's definitely some spots. If you see like some random like spots right here, some of the stuff didn't print right or something like that. And then when I was sanding with the electric sander, it actually came up and actually tore some pieces off. So just be careful of that, guys. If you see any of those small little circles, they're like small little circles or something. I don't know if I have past footage where it shows it, but it will bring it up. So just be careful. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put the bondo on here, and then I'm gonna sand it. I'm gonna sand it, show it back to y'all. And then I'm just going to keep rinsing and repeating that. Then I'm going to put some of this primer on it, this filler primer, once I'm done and once I feel like it's good. And then I'm just going to keep rinsing and repeating. The main easy thing of trying to get these things really good is is the post-processing. That many people don't want to do it, but if you want to get really smooth prints, that's what you're gonna do. So I'm just gonna keep doing that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so as y'all see right here, I got it all bundled up right here, guys. I got the top really good. Now I just need to sand it. I'm gonna regular sand it with 400, then I'm gonna wet sand it. Or you can wet sand first, whatever one you want to do. I'm gonna wet sand it, and then I'm just gonna rinse repeat it. But before I keep rinse repeating, I'm gonna show y'all first, and then I'm just gonna keep rinsing repeating it. Put some primer, put some wet sand it, primer, wet sand, and just to make it really good. If you want to make it really good, you have to do that. And I'm just gonna do that. As y'all see, right here, there's a scar right there. There's like another little lash or something. Some dings and donks right there, guys, which I'm gonna do, and then I'll show y'all the paints in a second, guys. But I'm just gonna keep doing that, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna show y'all. So let's get it. Okay, so I just finished wet sanding it. As y'all see, I don't know if there's much of a difference. I think there's a difference in here. Y'all can see this is way more smoother. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but it's a lot more smoother and whatnot. So I'm just going to keep doing it. As you see, there's still some spots on the top that I want to fix up. Still some other spots around the helmet that I do want to touch up all around. I still need to do this here. I forgot to do this here right here. But yeah, it's actually coming out really good. Now I'm just going to prime sand, wet sand, Bondo this until I get it right. I don't think you need that much more Bondo. I'm probably just going to use a little bit Bondo here for the filler. And then I'm just going to let that dry, wet sand, and then prime again. And then until I feel like it is good and how I want to present it, guys. So I'm just going to keep doing that. You do yours. Let's get it. Okay, guys, so as y'all see, I got one part blue and one part just primed. I got the back part blued, and this is here. So what you want to do after you prime the helmet is you're going to use this metallic duplicolor chrome right here. This is going to be a base coat, so we can add this tint blue on here. This blue is, again, this is a duplicolor metal cast, as y'all see right here. Now, this is not like others. This is not like the primer. This is not like this right here. It's a tint. You have to build it up in layers. You can't just spray it, because then you get runs and it won't come out as good. So as y'all see here, I did 3 coats. For this blue one, I just did 3 coats, which we'll talk about in a second. But I just did a quick like dusting coat on it. You're going to see it's a very light sky blue. Then you're going to go second pass. You're going to see that dark. You can go a little bit heavy on it. Then the third one, again, just light dusting it, and you're going to really see it. If you miss a spot, that's fine. You can revisit later. Don't try to get that one specific spot. You can always turn it later. Let it dry for at least 30 minutes to an hour in between each blue coat, just so it can go well. But let's put this to the side right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray paint this, spray paint the helmet all chrome, and then, yeah, let's get it.
Soundstripe.
Yo, so as y'all see here, I applied the first coat of it. Some parts look a lot bluer in the camera. But I applied the first dusting of coats. I just showed y'all right here. Look, it's just really clear. It's actually making it a lot more blue. It's actually very light right here, but for some reason, it's making it a lot more darker in the camera for some reason. But I'm just gonna do it. As you see, I'm just gonna do a couple more coats on it. A really good thing that you need to do is read the instructions. Like as you see, step 1, make sure it's a clean surface. Step 2, shake for a minute. And then just apply, hold a couple inches away. I don't know if you see little spots. Just be careful when you do it. If it starts, like your finger starts getting tired, look this face away from it, just so you don't get little spots like this. But hopefully I can get it out when I do the battle damage or the weathering and all that. So I'm just gonna keep applying this, and then the next shots, this is gonna be done. I'm gonna have these installed in it. I'm probably gonna do like a super glue. I'm probably gonna super glue it, but I'm just putting some Bondo on this because these are very easy. I'm gonna put some Bondo in the sander real quick, and then I'm gonna go get like a I don't know, it's like a silver paint. I forgot what it was. It's gonna be on screen, but I'm gonna do that for all of these pieces, including the A. I'm gonna put it on there with some super glue, and then I'm gonna do some battle damage. So let's get it. Just look, I know it's not crazy enthusiastic, but oh my god, this is actually crazy right now. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some battle damage. I'm gonna put some weathering on it. I already started like a little bit right there, as you know, Scar. So the way you want to do weathering, like natural weathering, is like in places you know it's gonna be, right? So if I'm gonna rub my fingers through the dirt right here, like I'm just gonna rub my fingers through the dirt, as you see there. And then I'm just gonna like shape it off just a little bit, and then I could go like somewhere. Let's go around the scratch right here. So I'll go here, as y'all see there, and it's just building it up just a tiny bit. I'm just gonna go again right here. I have in my hands, and then there. I'm just gonna dust it off, and then I can just like keep working. I'm not gonna leave that dirt in there, but I can just keep working in and out of that, trying to make some stuff just a little bit more natural. Try to get this dirt out real quick. I kind of put it in there, and then just all around a little bit more, kind of near the ears, kind of in the front. You know, this is gonna be taking some damage on the sides, so that's where I'll be putting it. And then it's just however you want. Don't try to copy it directly from something. You can if you want, but it kind of looks forced. Try to make it how you want it. Try to like put some like like across the side. Like if he ducks, would this be hit? If he gets shot at, where would it be? It's not gonna be all shiny and glimmery, guys. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, guys. I'm gonna work on this a little bit with it, and then I'm gonna show y'all the final product, and then that'll be towards the end. So let's get it. Well, look what we have here. Ooh, this thing is amazing. Just look at that. Ooh, the back too. Let me take off this back piece real quick, and I can show you what some stuff I've done to the helmet. Let's look at the back piece first. As y'all see, ooh, look at that paint job. Look at that paint job. Can I get the light in there? Whoo! And then also I just put like a little silver border right here that actually goes to the helmet. That you can just do with a paintbrush after. If you want to do that first, that's what it's fine. But look at that. It just takes time. I got some like little dents in the back. Try to build some battle damage, some mainly wearing. Weathering, but like, hey, you might get jumped from the back, you might get hit, like especially in the top of the head. So we got some dents right there, got some other little stuff right here. I kind of rubbed it in the dirt just to have that more natural look to it, like of war and dust going out. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe if you see, if I can stand out of the way, you can see some, like, hopefully you can see some scratches or something of the dirt in there. But then I'm like, let me do it for the top as well, because you can't have it as both. I put some chrome again with the paintbrush in here. I left some dirt. I don't know if you can see the dirt in there, but I did leave some dirt just to make it look like, hey, you've been in a battle recently. I got some dirt on the side right here. I think you can see that a little bit better. Some on the side, not too much. There's some little subtle parts. I got some chrome, the chrome paint. I kind of just put it on some of the spots right here. Kind of built it up right here on the sides. Kind of got the ears just a little bit iffy up. You can definitely do the top if you really want to do to the top. But I think it's pretty good. It's amazing. This thing is really good. Wet sandy for the first time, which is crazy. That's actually really good, which I'm going to start doing on all of my prints now. It's just another little extra tip. So now I'm going to go for my sanding is 60 grit, 120, 220, and then some Bondo, some primer, and then hitting it with that 400 wet sand and just and just make it smooth, guys. If you just want it just like as smooth as you can, like no shiny, no damage, definitely. But if you just want that extra battle damage look, now I'm not gonna wear this because this doesn't fit me. If I probably scale this up maybe 15 to 20%, maybe even 10%, I think it'll be much bigger. But this is crazy. This is for my little brother. And then just like this piece too, as y'all see, and then it just clips back. Now if this was bigger, most definitely I would put some foam in here, but it's not, so I only have the little magnet piece in here. But you can put some foam, you can do whatever you want, and then just this connects to the back, as y'all see right there. This connects evenly, straight and flush. You just need to adjust it just the tiniest of bits, and then it just goes in. Oh, it just goes in smoothly, just like that, guys. So this is an amazing build. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Share it to a friend that might want to make this too, or hey, this might be a good birthday present like I'm doing for my little brother, guys. So without further ado, I'm Nico Builds. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. See you guys in the next one. Let's get it. Avengers Assemble.